It's sour. It's sour.
Panic, fear, panic, fear.
Turn the mic up before we start talking. We're off to a great start, aren't we? What's up? What's up? Big Airfield Live for the first time. What took me so long? I don't know. I've had a YouTube channel since 2006 where nobody was really putting anything on there. I mean, that was when the angry video game nerds started, for Christ's sakes. I could have done something instead of jerking off for 15, 16 years. But anyway, I've got 6 years of Big Angry Phil podcast in the books. I'm going to check out Spotify, Google Podcasts, TuneIn for all of that. BigAngryPhil.com, you'll get them there as well. Still have to finish the Big 200. I'm working on that, but I want to get this out as well. All right. And you might be wondering, why the fuck do I have a Miami Dolphins logo behind me? Well, I'll tell you why. I know we're all jonesing for football now. As soon as the Super Bowl's over, everybody flips out. It's like, fuck, where's the football? Where's the football? And then the executives get there. Well, they really miss football. Let's get the USFL, the XFL, the USFL, the XFL. How many times have they tried to put a summer league in the middle between when football ends and when real football ends and real football? They always do it, and it never fucking works, right? Nobody watches. Nobody ever. But we always complain there's no football anymore. They they try to give us football. We don't want it. We don't fucking want it. We might want it this year. There might not be baseball. There might not be fucking baseball this year. Those talks are not going well. And, every 30 years or so, they strike. I think they last, when was the last strike they had baseball? 1994, right? Or was that the hockey strike? I know they were all kind of, it was one right after the other. I remember during the last hockey strike, I was in Canada during the last year. They had a hockey strike, and we want to talk about people jonesing for fucking sports, man. The people up there they didn't know what to do with themselves, man. There was no hockey. The media would put on any kind of fucking hockey they could find. Junior hockey, fucking old Olympic hockey, the old Russian versus USA match, fucking just anything they could find. Old shit from the 50s. Footage from the last time a Canadian team won in 1993, the Montreal Canadiens. Maybe that's why Justin Trudeau is being such a little dick right now, because the Canadians haven't won a Stanley Cup in almost 30 fucking years. And the way things look, it ain't going to happen this year. I mean, the team that has the most promise of winning a cup would probably be Calgary. I would say Toronto, but let's face it, Toronto is not known for doing well in the playoffs. And, they could have the best regular season record. They get in the playoffs and they get blown out in the first round. I think between the two Florida teams, that's really got to be pissing them off. The two Florida teams, Colorado and Carolina, between those four teams, I'm hoping the Kings at least get to the playoffs. The Kings, they've been winning. It's been a little tough for them. They have been winning very convincingly. They almost lost to Arizona the other night. but they've been winning, and they've been doing really good on the road, which is something they haven't done before. And actually, their power play has actually picked up. And Adrian Kempe is having quite a season. He's got, I believe, 23 goals now. He's got 4 goals in the last 2 games. I know everybody's not a hockey fan. There's a couple of things I'll keep nerding out about. Hockey be one of them. Old video games and old hip hop. I could go on and on for those and pinball, those things. As a matter of fact, I'm looking to start a separate channel for gaming kind of stuff. I don't want to put it on this channel because, people that want to see this stuff aren't going to want to see me talk about video games and vice versa. People who want video game stuff, like a Twitch, don't want to hear me go on about politics and the news and all this bullfuck. So that's going to be in the works. I'm back in my little studio room. I kind of re-put it together. I put this green screen here so I can stick whatever I want behind me. Figure something that would pertain to what I'm talking about. And I want to talk about the situation at the Miami Dolphins camp. Brian Flores, who was their last coach, got fired. They didn't have a great season. It wasn't the worst they ever had, but it certainly wasn't anything to write home about, as has been the case in Miami for quite a while. And of course, there's a racial story to go with it. I was trying to think of a bigger word and I couldn't come up with it in time, so I'll just go with story. He is suing the NFL. Brian Flores is. He's a black coach, and he's suing the NFL for racial discrimination, which I always find kind of funny. I mean, yeah, there's not a lot of black coaches, true, but that's made up for the number of black players. And why are there so many black players? Because they are the best. They are the best. You want those big black dudes up on the offensive line to protect your quarterback, and also you want those guys to be rushing the quarterback on the other end. That's why they're there, and nobody has a problem with that. That's good. And if there's a good black quarterback, good. Lamar Jackson, we thought was going to be a really good black quarterback, but he kind of tailed off toward the end of the year. But I'm hoping he bounces back. I'm not a big fan of Baltimore as a team, but I like to see him do well. We got to stop getting off. We got to get off this race thing already. I mean, the media is obsessed with it. It's like that's their go-to thing now. Is what is the race of the coach? Well, let's jump to the story. Let's jump to the story about Brian Flores and why I think he really got fired, because I don't think it was. I think less to do with race and more to do with something else going on. That's right. I love this clown gif. I'm going to keep that there the whole time, because we are in clown world. Let's fucking face it. All right. And again, the news is here to make us laugh, and it's a bunch of bullshit. So here we go. Let's get into it. Brian Flores. Oops. Now, Stephen Ross is what's up, Adam? And what's up? Sorry, I can't read that name. Oh, Dundalk! I think I know who that is. A Dolphins owner, Stephen Ross. Now, this guy, Stephen Ross, who owns the Dolphins, he is a multi-billionaire. He's a real estate mogul. He's fucking just swimming in fucking money, as most of them are. He apparently offered Brian Flores $100K a pop for a game for every loss. In other words, if they would blow the game, Flores would make $100,000. And you know what? I tend to believe that. This guy has been known to put on the tank to get that first round pick. Hasn't worked. But Brian Flores said, I'm here to win. Did you not bring me in to win or what? And, they probably had some kind of discussion, and he got bounced on his ass. I don't think it had anything to do with race, unless Stephen Ross dropped the N-bomb on the way out. But, I don't think it could possibly be about race, because the Pittsburgh Steelers just hired him, Brian Flores. They hired him as a defensive coach. Now, the other fascinating aspect of this story is not Flores so much, but the guy that they hired to replace him. Have you seen this guy? I had to do a fucking double take, not only when I saw him, but when I heard him speak. This guy's name is Michael McDaniel, and apparently, I wasn't even aware of this, he's been in the NFL for a long time. He's only 38 years old, but he's been an assistant coach on various levels for over 16 years now. He started with Denver, Then he went to the Washington. What can we call the old Washington team? I don't want to call them the Washington football team, and I certainly don't want to call them the Commanders. Yeah, that's the new name of the Washington, that team. The Commanders. You know what we're going to call them, right? The Commies. Of course, it works. The Washington, not Whiteskins. Can you call them that? All right. He was with them. He was with Houston. He was also with the world famous Atlanta Falcons team, the 28-3 team. That's right. Yeah, there's a good claim to fame to have, right? And he was with the 49ers. And last year, he was the offensive coordinator for the 49ers and did okay. I mean, they almost got there. Rams said, nah, son, we ain't having it. I think the 49ers were more of a defensive team than an offensive team, but apparently this guy, I guess, knows what he's doing. But again, maybe you can't judge a book by his cover, but when you see this guy, would you think football coach right away? No, you wouldn't. Look at this guy. Look at this. Does this scream football coach to you? He looks like Johnny Depp playing a character. He looks like he's playing like a nerd. Like he's doing a Revenge of the Nerds reboot or something. Maybe he's playing Gilbert. Is this guy going to whoop a team into shape? Or would any of the big beefy motherfuckers be afraid of this fucking guy? Come on, guys, let's get it together. Come on. If you don't, drop it, give me 20. It's like, fuck you, motherfucker. You know? Yeah, Jaden will be on that team. That's a very inside joke for the couple of people who know about that. Yeah, when you see this guy, the first thing is I don't think football coach. I think front office somewhere. I think an assistant to Roger Goodell, right? He'd be fetching him coffee and strippers and Coke or whatever the fuck he gets. I don't think football coach. I don't think any kind of, like, he's been in the NFL for fucking 16 years. I couldn't even think he would coach a peewee soccer team. I mean, look at this. Well, maybe he could. You know, I could see him driving a minivan and come on, guys, let's go. The girls' soccer team, right? Come on, I'll take you to McDonald's. Let's go. Or maybe not McDonald's. Maybe like the Veggie Grill or something like that. But you know I'll tell you who he reminds me of. My California peeps. Bacon, glad to see you here, buddy. I'll tell you who he reminds me of. My California peeps will know who this guy is. He reminds me of a politician here in California, and I've talked about him on the podcast before. This piece of shit, Scott Wiener. He's a state senator from San Francisco, and he's come up with a whole bunch of fucking woke legislation. And really, look at that. Can you tell them apart? Look at this shit. Same lack of testosterone, same lack of testicles. And, whoa, Jesus Christ. Listen, Scott Wiener, look, I'm glad you're proud to be gay. That's great. That's all to the good. You're a fucking public figure. Don't let this shit get out on the internet, you stupid fuck. All right? I wonder if he dresses like that on casual Fridays at the office. You know what I mean? But yeah, see, can you tell them apart? They look like twins. I've never seen them together, have you? It's fucking unbelievable. But yeah, he's the new coach of the fucking Miami Dolphins. And again, when I think of coaches, I got to go back to the old school. I mean, you got to think of guys that used to whoop ass, right? That used to whoop ass. Let me show you an example, right? Remember Bum Phillips? I'm talking old school, 70s, 80s. Bum Phillips used to coach the Houston Oilers when they were a team. That was a real motherfucker. You don't fuck with Bum Phillips, right? You will get your ass kicked. Tom Landry, the Dallas Cowboys, back in the Dallas Cowboys heyday when they were kind of at the beginning of America's team, that whole thing, but they were fun to watch back then. Tom Landry was a badass. John Madden, come on. You don't fuck with John Madden. You don't fuck with John. John Madden has been on the cover of more video games than anybody combined, more than Mario. All right? Don Shula, former coach of the Dolphins back in the day. Yeah, these are real coaches, right? These are real coaches. Oops, wrong one. Sorry, I can't tell them apart. That is not a fucking real coach. That is a wuss, all right? Beavis and Butthead would call that guy a wussy, and so would I, and so would you, and so would pretty much all of America. But I'll tell you what we'll do. He held a press conference. You know, Stephen Ross welcomed him to the team, and he's going to give his inspirational story about why he became the coach of the storied and world famous Miami Dolphins. And look at him. He's lost. It's like, he looks like Joe Biden when he can't find his way around. Where do I go? Look at this skinny look. He looks like an ad exec. He's not a fucking coach, goddammit. Look at this guy. Look at Oh, he's got a wedding ring, so you know he's not a total Fruit Loop. But all right, let's welcome them to the podium. I'm sure this will be exciting. Look at that. He doesn't even have a podium to go to. They have to bring it in for him. Come on, guys. Bring it in. Let's go. Bring it in. That's how he's got to coach his team. Come on, guys. He's got this big black dude lifting it in for him. Look at this guy. He looks frail. He looks nervous. Again, is this a goddamn football coach? Holy shit. If you're a Miami Dolphin fan, start placing your bets against him now. Holy fuck. There's no sound. I don't think that's on my end. I've spent all day testing this shit. Nope, it doesn't work. Well, this is going really well. His fucking mic doesn't work. Tell me they're not playing a joke on him. It's like, we're going to fuck with this pussy as soon as he walks in the door. Oh, there it goes. Oh, they got it.
Again?
There we go.
All right, it's an honor and a privilege to stand in front of you guys.
Okay, now that you've seen him and now that you heard him, I will ask again. Is this motherfucker a football coach? How did that happen? I mean, I know we have commie plants in about every city, but now they're coaching football teams too. I mean, this guy should be the fucking mayor of Portland or something. You know what I mean? Christ all fucking mighty. Yeah, Adam, I know. They were having mic troubles because I played this video quite a few times and his fucking mic was off. I forgot to plug it in.
Here as the head coach of the Miami Dolphins. You know, any man standing at a podium like this would be honored. It's a tremendous accomplishment. And you'd feel great about that. But that's not why you get into coaching.
Oh, why did you get into coaching? Please tell us. I would love to know the backstory, why you got into coaching. And don't let me hear some shit about you wanted to peep dudes in the shower.
It's standing at this podium. You get into coaching because you love to coach football. You love
Stat
to teach,
geeks are coaches. Yeah,
and you
that's
love
the
to make
fucking
people
problem.
better.
I know.
And that's exactly who I am, who I have been, and who I'll be as the head coach of the Miami Dolphins.
Well, good for you. Here's a participation
I'd
trophy.
like to thank those wonderful words from both Steve Ross.
I'll tell you what he is good at in this video is sucking his boss's ass. He does a lot of that. How he's going to coach this team, I don't know, but he's doing a good job of it with the brownie points here. I'll tell you what.
And Chris Greer, I really.
He has no bass in his voice. This is just like pretty much every guy in this generation now. He has no bass in his voice. Even the ones that used to have bass in voice lost it somewhere. There's no testosterone. There's no testicles. What? Whatever his pronouns are. Anybody know?
Really appreciate the opportunity and the responsibility, really. And it is a big one. But
again, these football players are going to eat this guy alive. You think they're going to respect this motherfucker? Brian Flores looked like a tough motherfucker, right? He don't put up with no shit. This little pansy, dude, he could. Oh my God, clown world, God I love it.
I'd like to talk about me coming here to Miami about a week ago. You know, I was coming.
So he came to Miami a week ago, and just like that, that's our guy. I'd hate to see the losing candidates. Holy shit. Again, these are plants. You know, he's there to push woke agenda. Let's fucking face it.
Here to interview
hey,
for
Patty,
a
how
dream
you doing?
position, a dream of mine.
Glad to see you.
And that's what I thought it was. But as I walked through this building, the gorgeous building we stand in.
Bacon, I don't want to hear him say a big one either. He says it a
people,
lot.
Looked into their eyes, felt their passion. I quickly realized.
What is he talking about? Football or his day at a gay bathhouse? I've lost.
That this was my dream job, and I had to go get it. Dude,
again, is this the most qualified motherfucker? And he's white. I mean, is he? I don't. The news made some kind of deal about he's something else other than white, but He looks pretty. He looks like every white dork at every ad agency I've ever seen.
One of the things that really struck me with the Miami Dolphins organization was their interest in general. You know, it's a lot easier to go after a guy after 5 other teams have interviewed him, put him on a list.
5 other teams wanted this guy? Oh, boy.
You know, traditionally, that's the way it works, where people want whoever other people are interviewing.
Is this a football press conference, or am I at an insurance seminar? Jesus Christ, get to it, will you? Get some bass in your voice, will you? Pound the fucking podium. Say we're going all the way to the Super Bowl. God damn it!
This was not the case. They looked at me for me, and that really galvanized my interest.
God damn. Miami, you are so fucked. You are so fucked, man. The Miami Marlins are going to do better if they play baseball this year.
In this organization, and
really
told me a lot.
Really
about
going for that 0-16 there.
Who was really targeting me? Told me a lot about what they were looking for.
Nobody was targeting you, dude.
And that's why I knew it would be a good fit. You know, interviewing with.
He was a good fit in the glory hole the other night, I think.
Steve Ross, Chris Greer.
Again, he's going to name drop Steve Ross a lot, his billionaire boss.
Brandon Short, Tom Garfinkel. It didn't take me long to realize this was the place that I was meant to be, so I better not screw this interview up. You take a look at the facility that's built here, which is, I feel like I'm in an SEC school. It's incredible. The stadium, everything going on around it. I think it kind of epitomizes Steve's vision. And that
Steve's vision. If you're his vision, he needs to get fucking corrective surgery.
That vision is broad, it's grand, and it's trying to be great. And that's what I'm here to.
Might want to try harder.
Get the football to. And that's what we'll do. And really, that's why I feel honor and I feel privileged just being up here in front of you guys today.
He's out of breath. He's sweating. He's nervous. Perfect choice, Steve Ross. Yeah, he's your guy. I mean, if you wanted a complete puppet that won't say no, he's your guy. He's your fucking guy.
I'd be remiss if I didn't thank.
This guy wouldn't make a kicker on an NFL team. I mean, has he ever played football? I fucking doubt it.
The immense amount of people that had to do with
making traders more masculine.
You know, starting with
pretty much any female athlete is more
York,
masculine than this guy.
And his family, John Lynch, and the 49ers organization. They're a first-class organization and really helped facilitate me coming into my own, I feel like.
Don't say coming.
And without the players who is the people that you really get into this business for, all their support, all their hard work, and their commitment, none of this would have been possible, and I thank all the 49er players as well.
Why don't you lisp some more? Jesus Christ. I hope he has a drool rag on the podium somewhere.
To get in a spot.
This is like a kid at a fucking, giving a recital at a school or something. What is this? This is not a professional. This is a fucking, this has got to be a joke. Is this April Fool's yet? You got to be fucking kidding me. Imagine if the Raiders hired this guy. Holy shit, that would be a lot of fun, wouldn't it?
A lot like this, it's almost overwhelming to think about how many people are along the ride with you that if one of them doesn't decide to invest in you, you may never get this opportunity.
It's going to be the worst investment they ever made.
One of the great things about coaching and the coaching profession is it takes a village to just get one individual capable of doing a job like this. You know, I can go down the list, starting with Mike Shanahan. Gave me my first job. It was unpaid, though, so he didn't pay very well.
He was waiting for laughter. He didn't get it.
Gary Kubiak, who gave me my first
Oh, I've been laughing at you all day. Don't worry.
Paid job with the Houston Texans. Kyle Shanahan, obviously. I would have...
Obviously.
I'm not sure what I'd be doing if it wasn't for him. You talk about guys like Sean McVay, Chris.
Yeah, Sean McVay is successful. You will not be.
Matt LaFleur.
He went to the Super Bowl.
Bobby
You ain't
Turner,
going to no
Dan
damn
Quinn,
Super Bowl.
Raheem Morris, Mike LaFleur, the list goes on and on. I don't want to drain your guys' eardrums with that, but there's just so many people, and I appreciate all of those men that helped me become the man I am today.
I don't think they'd be too proud of it if you ask any of them. So I think they're happy to be rid of you, quite frankly.
Each individual that I mentioned, and each coach have been really privileged to work alongside. They made me a better man, a better coach, a better teacher, and that's
Finally, you're self-aware.
really what my focus is in life. They didn't make me a better father. I did that on my own.
Oh, gee. Oh, he's a father. They didn't make me a father. What do you want, a cookie? You want a participation award for that, you fucking little dink?
I'm not a. I did it. I was a father all on my own. Wink, wink.
Whatever, dude.
I'd like to thank Richmond
Wow, he actually has notes there. Jesus, you wouldn't know it.
Flowers. It is surreal, man. Came a long way, and you know how much I appreciate you.
When do you think this guy gets fired? After the fourth game or a little later in the season? There's no way this piece of shit lasts. I mean, even Stephen Ross will get tired of his sucking up after a while. I mean, this guy is a zero. This guy's a fucking zero.
Ann Noland. This emotional day for me, and you made it somewhat coherent, I hope.
There's some irony for it. I can't understand a word he's saying with that lisp he's got.
Obviously, my family.
Might as well have Sylvester the fucking cat as a coach. Flufferin fucking cat. I'm so glad to be here.
My wife, Katie McDaniel. We've come a long way. We got a long way to go. Don't do that to me. I'm trying to do a press conference. And my daughter, Ayla June.
What?
McDaniel.
What? What's this?
You're a miracle, and I can't wait to see what you grow into.
Jeez, what a stupid name.
Now back to what we're all here for.
Oh, now we're going to get to
football.
that? Gee,
Okay, and the
thanks.
Miami Dolphins, and what you can expect from us, okay?
Preseason, he's out.
Offense, defense,
I'll give you
special
game
teams.
4. I'll give you game
You're
4
gonna
if you want to
see,
bet on that.
A unique design of everything that's tailored to our players. That's why it will be unique to us, because we'll tailor everything to our players, and that's first and foremost.
What's he going to do when, you know what would be the ultimate? You know what would be fucking awesome? If AB joins this team with his coach. Oh, Jesus Christ. When he gets into his shenanigans, this guy's going to cry like a little bitch.
But really,
please let that happen,
the picture
God.
I'd like to present,
Football God.
and what I'm here to do with the assistance of all these wonderful people, is create a brand of football here that is known.
I swear you can hear snoring in the background. Everybody's already done with this guy. He's like, get on with it. The press is there. They're going to ask him a bunch of dopey questions in a second. Hey, just hang on. We're getting to the good stuff.
It's Miami football, and what that is,
It was Miami football.
in Miami Dolphin football,
So
is
it's
all
going to
about
suck
passion,
even more.
energy. You should be able to turn on the TV and know who the team is, even if the color's distorted.
What?
By the
Even if I see what he did there. Even if the color distorted, yeah, he's making a little joke there that he's a white guy. He's like, oh wait, we're supposed to have a black coach. My TV's too light. I get it. Yeah, nobody laughed at it or anything, but I get what he was trying to do there.
energy
Nice try.
that they play with, by how they bond together, things that you only get with true work and bond together.
Oh my God. I know, worst speech ever. Joe Biden's made better speeches than this.
Okay, it's a team sport, and we're going to play as a team.
At least you can laugh at
and
Biden. This guy's just
promise you
devoid
that we'll feel
of
that.
personality of any kind.
The whole thing that makes football so magical, the whole reason.
Football, what is this, Disneyland? What is he talking about? Football is so magical. Oh my God, dude, you're killing me. Thank God I didn't have any booze. I would have fucking fallen out of my chair.
Devoted my professional life to it.
Yeah,
you have all these people
how'd that
with
work
different
out? You wound up
interests
in Miami.
focused on one common goal. Okay, that one common goal.
Darkness
winning.
intensifies. Darkness is spreading. And Brother Darkness, what the five fingers say to this face? Oh, my God.
Winning often, winning playoff games, and winning Super Bowls. And that goal...
Winning Super Bowls. Did really? What do you know about winning a Super Bowl? You were on the 23-8, the 28-3 team on the Falcons, talking about winning the Super Bowl, you fuckhead. God, he's a politician. That's what he is. He's Scott Wiener. He's a liar. He's a fucking crook. He's a fucking plant. He has no fucking business being there.
Is what drives us, but it's...
Yeah, you're really going to bring up the ratings, aren't you, you fuck?
Bond and everything.
How many times... Dude, if you want a good drinking game, every time he talks about bonding and shit, just take a shot of something. You'll be passed out in about 10 minutes.
That makes it memorable and makes it worth doing what we do.
Whatever that is.
It's the essence of sports, really.
The essence of sports.
Hey, my sports fans out there, do you really give a shit about the essence of sports, or do you like just put the game on, watch people beat the fuck out of each other? Yes, that's why we watch sports.
Not for the essence of sport.
That's what the fucking Olympics are for, and those aren't even sports.
And it epitomizes what the Miami Dolphins will become.
Jesus Christ almighty.
It is, I feel unbelievably fortunate.
You know, I think he was supposed to speak for maybe 3 or 4 minutes, and then the press is going to ask him a question. It's like 10 minutes now, and they don't start asking questions until. Let's just keep going, man. I'm having. I don't know about you, but I'm having fun laughing at this clown here.
And it is so exciting to come into a team.
It's so exciting.
Doesn't he sound excited?
Of energy, of youth, of talent.
He's talking about energy, dude.
More so,
drink
hunger.
a Red Bull or something, will you?
That really matches the city of Miami, the fans.
I'm saying this is a kid at a fucking high school play, or this is like Charlie Brown at the Christmas play or something.
Immediately,
just
when I
a
walked
complete
in
and
the door.
total zero.
It gives me goosebumps right now.
Give me goosebumps.
To be a part of something like that.
I've got goosebumps. Oh, you silly goose, you. I've got goosebumps.
This is this is a fucking football coach. Steve Ross has just got to be playing a joke. This is like when the two billionaires in Trading Places played a joke on, and made that dollar bet, to switch places with Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd. Steve Ross is just fucking with us, hiring this guy. He might be right. You might be right, you guys. You might be out of here at preseason. He might not even make it. I think Brian Flores they beg him to come back.
An organization. This is my 7th, and
this is my 7th.
Boy, he really, those words that start with S, man. Fucking put the shield on, man, because drool is coming your way.
I feel like when you're hired and fired that many times and bouncing around the NFL, you get
it means you suck.
A glimpse at a lot of things.
This is gonna be your 8th fucking team, by the way.
And when something has
even Jacksonville wouldn't hire this guy. I mean, what does that tell you?
The ability to be great. And that's all I feel walking in and out of these hallways, and I can't wait to serve each and every one of you.
You can't wait to serve each and one of you. I don't even want to know what that means. Oh, fuck. You got served. You got effed in the A.
I think collectively, one of the most
South Park
powerful
reference.
things
Yes.
within these hallways, within this organization, that I think should be focused on.
I'm at a Freemason meeting or something. Holy shit! If everybody's still awake there, I'd be really surprised.
Is the lack of ego and the drive with a common goal. As in interviewing in this process, it's all about
you're killing me, Larry.
one thing, and that is a rarity, something special.
Something
and I'm so
special.
fortunate to be a part of. But that
how do you make it
collectivity
that far?
and working together.
You sucked off the boss, I'd say.
With a shared sacrifice is something that can't be replicated.
God, he's really going for those S words, man.
The shared sacrifice, the essence of sports.
Jesus Christ almighty. If West Hollywood had a pro football team, maybe, but come on, man. This is the Miami Dolphins used to be an elite team, and now goodbye Miami Dolphins.
And I'm extremely fortunate to be a part of.
I'll say.
Now,
we're gonna get to the questions, or you're gonna ramble on for another hour.
This is always odd because
there's only so much bandwidth I can use.
Because you're getting all hyped up for.
Oh yeah, you're hyping us up, man. Woo hoo! The room's full of fucking energy, man. We're all hyped up thanks to you, Jack.
A media session, and then we just go back and study film, put coaching staffs together.
Yes. What kind of film do you again? I don't want to know.
and then get ready to practice. Hopefully, we teach the players what the plays are before we do that.
Oh yeah, the players are going to take your instruction. Yeah, they're complete morons. They have no idea how to play football. They're going to listen to this little clown over here.
Okay, guys, come on. Come on, nickel formation, come on.
Oh my God. How many taunting penalties are the other team going to get just fucking laughing at him?
That whole process, although it's anticlimactic, it is part of it, and I can't express the gratitude to everyone to allow me to be up here and to be a part of it.
John Madden's got to be turning in his grave. I mean, holy fuck, man.
And there's no better time to start this whole process than right now.
Yeah, let's start it right now. When are we going to start it?
Or questions.
The press has to talk to him now. Oh yeah, our wonderful journalists, our wonderful woke journalists that have the IQ of a fucking piece of stale bread. Here we go. Let's get to the meat of this.
Hey guys, we're gonna take
a chick is first. This is gonna be good.
questions. We have 2 mics. Brett and Renzo each have a mic.
She's
Raise
not.
your hand.
She's like the moderator. She's like in charge of the media. They got one mic. They're gonna pass. Oh, that's really COVID safe.
We'll bring it to you, and please say your name and your
That's why he
affiliation.
doesn't have a mask on. Well, he's in Florida.
When you get the
so,
mic. Thank you.
It's pass the one mic around. Are they gonna spray it down every time, or they don't even care anymore?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mike, Jim Barry, CBS.
Damn, listen to this guy. The fucking reporter has a male voice with bass in it. What? Make him the fucking coach. Fuck this guy. Fuck out of here.
In Miami. Welcome to South Florida.
Well, thank you, Jim. Appreciate
All right,
it.
Bacon. See you later.
My question is this. Did any of the issues raised by your predecessor in his legal action raise any red flags in your mind about this organization? If not, why not? And if so, how did you resolve them in your own mind?
Red flags.
Red flags.
I can
They're
honestly
so
say
gauche.
there's absolutely no red
Red
flags.
flags are so out.
And the reason why
You're gonna see a lot of yellow flags, though. I'll be telling you that.
was because I was stepping into an organization with a boss.
With a boss. The boss who I left to suck off so much. God damn, he's a fucking pathetic ass clown.
I don't think people give it its proper due. Stephen Ross, there's a lot of people in professional sports.
Let me lick your butthole.
Are out to make money. And I mean, I can't lie.
Steve Ross is out to make money. Yeah, he's only worth about 50 zillion billion fucking dollars, even after his divorce. He's okay.
I feel like if I'd spend that much money, I'd want to make a lot of money. But
dude, there's another drinking game. Every time this guy licks his lips, take another shot.
like I said, when I walked in that door, you look at every single detail within this building. You look at the people that are hired. You look at just all the extents that there's no cost too high for winning for him. And
no cost for winning. Then why is he paying his last coach to lose the fucking games, huh? He brought you in to win? Okay, buddy. Keep thinking that.
When you're in multiple organizations, you realize that's not always the case. The city.
Wouldn't he be perfect in the Biden administration? He's just another clueless moron who has no idea, in a suit, and he has no idea what he's doing.
Miami really is lucky to have an owner that, right, wrong, or indifferent,
Yeah, if they're so lucky.
all he cares about
They're lucky
is
to have
winning.
such a great team all these years.
And as a coach,
The coach.
that's all you are literally working.
Now he's getting louder, like Biden does when he gets flustered. He's talking quietly and he goes, "God damn it, bro! You fucking kids, get off my lawn!"
Looking for. That's all. So red flags? No, there's no red flags for me.
No, I like pink ones.
Anybody else?
Or did everybody fall
Hey, Mike,
asleep?
how you doing? Cam Wolf, NFL Network. Welcome to South Florida.
What's up, Cam?
How you feeling?
What's up, Cam? Yeah, I'm down with the brothers. I'm down. What's up, Cam? What's up, Cam? Is that Cam Newton? Good. He needs another job, man, 'cause he ain't going to be in the NFL anymore. That's for sure.
Obviously, when you start, the offense start, everything's going to start with the quarterback. What's your belief in Tua and him leading you guys into the next season?
My belief in Tua is that He's a football player on this team that's trying to get better.
He's going to kick your ass every day.
And the biggest message I have for all
Please don't hurt me.
players, really, the message should
Please, guys, listen to me. I'm the coach. I know what I'm doing. Please, guys. Hey, where are you going? Hey.
be about the team. And what I mean by that is it's really about the team collectively getting better. And there's a responsibility of the
stopping you.
quarterback to do so. But I'm not sitting here
I'm just
concerned with how
learning.
good
Please be gentle.
Tua can be. I'm concerned with, as a collective unit, what we can grow together, because that's what wins football games.
Grow weed, maybe.
I haven't seen a quarterback win a football game by himself ever, really.
Certainly not a team you coach.
He has to have somebody to throw to.
Really? Is that how football works? The quarterback throws the ball at somebody? Oh, I'm learning so fucking much from you.
He better not be getting tackled before he throws, so somebody better block.
Oh, boy, I'll tell you, he's really dishing out the knowledge, isn't he? I had no clue. I am such a moron. I had no idea how football works.
And the defense better not allow them to score. But the biggest thing...
Oh, is that the purpose of the defense, to keep the other team from scoring? I don't know about you guys. I should be writing this shit down.
For me with Tua is that I want him to come in and work every day, and I'm very confident that he will. I want to provide teachers that can develop him. I'm very confident in the people we're discussing this week.
The people we're discussing this week? Who are you discussing? Why are we having all these discussions? I mean, the discussions obviously didn't work. They hired you.
And the plan we have for that.
Plan.
And ultimately,
George Soros'
all you
plan.
want is a guy that's driven to be great.
And that's you?
A guy that's driven to get better, and it gives you a chance. And it's my job to make sure that he has the best chance to showcase his talents. And that
Guaranteed he asks for a trade as soon as the season starts.
and that's everyone's job, really.
Stop licking your lips, god damn it. Jesus Christ, I'll punch you in the face.
Hey, Mike, Dave Hyde of the Sun
I'm just kidding, of course.
Sentinel. Welcome to.
Get your tongue in your
There we
mouth,
are.
dude. Stop doing that.
You alluded
Jesus.
to earlier the Dolphins were the one team to talk to you for.
Telling you, if you're doing shots when he does that,
how do you know
done.
you're ready
You're
for
done
this
by now.
job? What told you, okay, I'm ready to be a head coach in the NFL?
It's funny
I
that
sucked Stephen
every
Ross
head
off.
coach, there's a lot of talk about being ready to be a new head coach, and I think you guys have.
Yeah, this guy just screams ready. I'm ready. He can't even get through this fucking speech. He's going to coach an NFL team. Okay.
Had new head coaches.
Fucking
The
Bad
thing
News
that
Bears couldn't fucking put this thing together.
kind of trips me up is every single head coach in the history of football
Is better than you?
has never been a head coach until they're a head coach.
Oh. More words of wisdom for this complete genius over here. All the head coaches have never been a head coach until they became a head coach. Fucking. Who's your speechwriter? Dan Quayle? Holy fuck, man.
And for me, the comfort level within the hallways,
Licked his lips again.
really, it's every year of my experience, especially the last 5 years that head coach Kyle Shanahan in the 49ers, he really relied on me, allowed me to be his right-hand man and open my eyes to all the things that a head coach does.
I think right-hand man has a whole nother meaning when it comes to this guy.
Not to mention all the other years where I've had great teachers, and the key for me is paying attention. It's right in front of me. And so when I do get my opportunity...
Why don't you get some bigger glasses, you fucking nerd? I mean, I got these. I mean, these are like glare glasses, so the fucking flickering screen don't fuck my eyes up and give me a headache. But this guy, again, he's Johnny Depp playing a reboot of Revenge of the Nerds. Which one are you? Gilbert, Lewis, fucking Poindexter? That's what I'm going to call you from now on. Fucking Poindexter.
I've been fully aware whenever that day comes, the responsibility it brings, the responsibility you have to every individual that's employed in the organization, their families, every player. So
I can't even remember the question that was asked.
When they
I'm sure he's not answering it, though.
I was kind of nervous about an interview.
You're nervous now. Look at you.
I major in connecting with players.
Oh, I thought he was going to say he majored in gender studies. It would make a lot more sense here.
Them and helping them grow. But after getting the job, no. I feel...
You know, it's really funny. I'm watching the chat replay from this video, and not a lot of positive feedback here.
I know there's going to be things
except from delusional Dolphins fans,
that
of course.
are new to me. But it's more about being prepared for the moment. Because everybody has
You're
to
not
have
even prepared for this moment, you fucking jackass.
And I know that I'm prepared for the moment. I know there's going to be things that are new and challenging.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make me nervous because I've been preparing for this my entire career.
Oh, then what is making you nervous right now? Probably peed his pants already.
Hey, Mike, right here in the center. Will Manso with WPLG TV here in Miami. Welcome to Miami. You talked a lot in the last couple of days. I've heard clips about coaching is teaching, and that's something that you love to do.
Guys, he's going to answer the same. He's going to ask the same shit already.
53 personalities, the emotion from week to week, the
emotion.
drama,
I don't want to hear
distraction.
I'm tired of all the emotion. I don't want to hear about motherfucking emotion. Just play football. We don't give a fuck about emotion. We're not fucking women, and the women that do watch don't give a fuck about emotion. They want to see the same shit that we want to see. Fucking fast action, tackling, defense, offense, long bombs, and touchdowns, all right? We don't give a fuck about this goddamn emotion. Christ's sakes. Tired of this shit.
There's things that come with a team. How
Take
do you
your
think
emotion
you handle
and
that?
shove it
What
up
is
your big
plan when
gaping
you've got
ass.
to handle so many people as one head coach?
My plan is to handle it well.
Handle it well,
and
yeah.
how you do that is you take, coaching. And,
Yeah, he's going to whip him into shape. Yeah.
Come on, guys. What did I tell you? Don't make you do laps. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, guys.
Dude, you are in way the fuck over your head.
Coaching a position group. There's a transition to coach a position group to be an offensive coordinator.
Goop. Goop. That's the name of fucking Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina candles, isn't it? Goop. Probably has a set of those.
That told me a lot about what I thought it was. And there will be a transition to coaching 53 men.
Did he say trans? Oh, transition. Excuse me. Transition. YouTube. Transition. Don't knock me off. Transition means something totally different.
That's at the low end. There's also practice squad and training camp roster. So I'm prepared to coach more of those guys.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Than just that. But yeah, there's challenges.
Yeah, there's challenges, but I got this,
step,
Philly Buns. I got this.
Of the road, every position you hold in football, that's what your job is.
Really?
Anytime you ascend, you take on new responsibilities, but you're doing the same thing in terms of, there's something unforeseen.
Does this guy install any confidence in any Miami Dolphin fan at all? I mean, at all? Holy shit, you guys are so fucked. 0-16. 0-16 if this guy goes all season. 0-16. There's the tank you wanted, Stephen Ross. There you go. You got your man to give you the tank.
Problem solve this. What messaging do these guys need to hear? Who do I need to connect with? Who
do I need to? You're the fucking head coach. You whoop some fucking ass. Say, hey, do this shit or you're off the fucking team. That's your fucking job.
Who do I connect with? Should I ask Stephen Ross on how to coach the boys?
Oh my God, this is embarrassing.
Who isn't
funny though?
Really coming along the team's direction.
Jesus
they're all just problems. There's more of them for sure.
Big problems.
But that's why there's only one head coach. You work your entire career to do it, and that's why you have so many resources within the building. Why I felt so comfortable taking this job is because I feel completely comfortable with my knowledge. I know I've been preparing for this. That would have been irresponsible for me to have all these great leaders in front of me and not.
Yeah, he
bear
screams
witness.
leader.
But
This is a
lot of
leader
people
right
to
here.
rely on within the building. And when everyone's working in the same direction, yeah, there's going to be problems I don't foresee or I couldn't forecast today. But how boring would our job?
Nobody could forecast today. Believe me, this was a big joke on everybody.
Jobs be if it was just monotony anyway.
Yeah, your whole speech.
The
Your speech has been monotony. Holy shit, you fucking rambling asshole. 38 years old. He's going on and on like an old codger.
I know there'll be new things, but I mean that's
How is he not the transportation secretary under the Biden administration? Yeah. Who knows? There's still time.
been the task at hand my entire 17 or 18-year career.
17 or 18. I'm not really sure. He licking his lips again, gang. How many people are drunk right now?
Hey, Mike, Marcel Louis Jacques with ESPN. Welcome to Miami.
Yeah.
That's my 5th welcome to Miami, and I'm feeling welcome.
About to say,
That's my 5th welcome to my wife. Thank you, boys.
Well, he's really friendly with the black reporters, isn't he?
just trying to make you feel comfortable.
That's what I mean.
Don't make him feel comfortable, please. That's the last thing you want to do is make him feel comfortable.
I'm just waiting for you to bust out some welcome to Miami and then finish the verse.
That wasn't racist at all. Jesus Christ, what a jackass.
I'm not going to do that right now, but
Black Report, he's asking him to rap. I'm telling you, man, the wokies are the most racist fucking people. They always prove it time and time again. And, of course, the media just covers for them.
maybe later on.
Gotcha.
Once you get your offensive staff,
Wow.
kind of
He asked the Black Reporter to bust some bars. Fucking Christ sakes.
put together,
Should be
what
thrown off the team for that.
do you foresee that collaboration process being like? Do you plan on calling plays yourself? Is that something that you're going to kind of delegate to your offensive coordinator, or do you have another unique system in mind?
Oh, no, I plan on calling plays myself.
Oh.
But one
Please,
thing that,
please call the plays
I've
yourself.
noticed,
Please.
In my journey is that
Your
successful
journey.
play callers don't isolate themselves. They
Isolate.
utilize the
I
people
feel so
around them.
isolated.
That's what a head coach should do. I'm not up here doing anything by myself. or I
shit,
won't
you're
be,
not.
after this press conference ends, I'm not going to be going into
When's
a
it ever
hole
going to
and
end? Like
hanging
2
out by
days
myself
from
and
now?
thinking
Holy
about stuff.
fuck.
You're working with people. So the higher your leadership, with regard to a head coach, the more people you have to lead. As an offensive coordinator, you call plays, but if you're a head coach and calling plays, you better be reliant and feel very good about the people on your offensive staff. So
Yeah,
it's been a
because
meticulous
you got to learn
process.
from them because you don't know jack shit.
I think not as meticulous as this head coaching search, apparently, but it's been very meticulous because that's what you're preparing for. I know exactly what the season's going to bring, in terms of, there are so many things that go on in the course of the season, and there's stressors, and you have to worry.
How much smoke is there going to be in the air for everybody burning their Miami Dolphins jerseys in the next couple of days?
About kind of focusing the direction of the team, but that's why you spend this time in the off season finding the people that you can rely on, that you can trust, and work with, so they can help you game plan. Help
I
you
think they
solve
drew your
problems.
name out of a fishbowl is
we
what
can
they
get
did.
the best plan together, and then, when the players own the plan, you're just calling plays, but they make them come to life.
And he licks his lips again. Anybody else want to join this shit show here?
Sentinel. I wanted to ask you about your upbringing in the NFL.
Gonna ask him to bust some bars too, you fucking racist fuck.
Gary Kubiak, Shanahan, both father, son. Your background, West Coast offense, heavy run-based offense. Is that sort of a sample of what you believe is winning football in the NFL?
That's because Garoppolo can throw the ball.
What do you think it takes to win in the NFL from a play call standpoint?
No, it doesn't.
Scheme standpoint.
I understand what you're getting at with the question. I really like the question, but connecting it to winning.
Yeah, I would dare tell a black man that your question sucks. Just like he's not going to tell anybody on his team that they suck.
Deal. But for offensively, with regard to scheme, I have an interesting story.
You know who reminds me of too? I wish I put this picture up. John Waters, the director, made hairspray and shit like that. Doesn't he look like him and sound like him?
Because I started with Mike Shanahan and immediately went to Gary Kubiak, and it's rare to work 15 years in the NFL across 6 teams and have the same system. So in that, what you end up doing in the same system, you're not constantly trying to relearn how to do things. You're constantly evolving to the point.
How much more do you need to evolve? I mean, you're a fucking head coach. Maybe it's time to start evolving and do something, for Christ's sake. Tell us a game plan.
well, we're all about the essence of sports, and it was such a meticulous process.
Oh, fuck, man. You guys are so fuck. Jacksonville is laughing. Jacksonville is laughing at you.
You know, when you're at your fourth or fifth year within the offense, and then you go to your third team, now you're reinstalling. So you found.
Why couldn't he go to a team I can't stand, like the Dallas Cowboys? I mean, why couldn't that happen? Shit.
It's your third rep of first introducing the same scheme, while also there's a completely different set of players. So within your scheme, you are tailoring it to whoever they are.
Whoever they are.
You go. I mean, what was it? My second year in Washington.
What was it? What? You're asking us? What was it? No, you should know your career. I don't know your goddamn career. I had to fucking look you up.
Collectively, we
the Washington. Oh, you couldn't say the team, huh? Couldn't say the team name.
Drafted Robert Griffin III, and ran
Yeah, RG3. We know who the fuck that is.
a bunch of zone read. You know how much zone read experience our staff had?
How much? How much zone read
Zero.
experience do you have?
And we didn't go to any clinics. We didn't.
Maybe you should go to the clinic.
We really did it.
Who knows what's doing?
With the old-fashioned hard way grind.
I don't want to hear about no hard way grind
What
with
that
you.
afforded all of us, when you're talking about all the guys that were there in Washington, is in our formative years, our minds are open to adapting to whatever means necessary, to whatever player skill sets, all the way to the quarterback.
Oh my God.
So because of that.
All right, that's enough of you. Holy shit. I'm sorry about that. There was probably a juicier question in there, but good Lord. I mean, we're going to get that same stupid answer over and over again.
We're all about the essence of sports, and we're all just a meticulous bunch, and we have to learn from each other and learn how to evolve.
What the fuck head coach talks like this? Head coach says, hey, get your asses out there. Let's go. Come on. Quick. Move. That's fucking John Madden way of coaching. This fucking guy.
Come on, guys. Come on.
You know who? Another one who reminds me of on Beavis and Butthead, Mr. Van Driesen, the hippie teacher that they got. Doesn't he sound like him too?
Come on, class. Come on. We're all here to learn. We're not here to judge each other.
That's not what that fucker sounds like? Holy Jesus of motherfucking Christ shit. Wow. All right, well, there is other stuff going on in the world.
Every single year.
Oh, no, you be quiet. I'm done with you. That's not what I wanted to get. Here's something that's kind of been going on and the media's been kind of quiet about. There's a big cargo ship out in the Atlantic full of electric cars from Germany, and it's on fire. What do you suppose that is? And the fact that the lithium-ion batteries in these vehicles is making it a lot harder to put the fire out. It's like it's just burning out in the middle of the Atlantic, right around Portugal somewhere. It's no problem. And don't forget, Gavin Newdard wants us all Californians to be in electric cars by, 2030? That's 8 years from now. Well, it's going to take a little longer to get here, isn't it? Because you got a batch of burning cars here. Hey, by the way, you climate change fucks. Hey, you got a big giant ship. You've been begging us to drive electric cars. Well, now you got electric cars on fire with this, smoke billowing out of there, and now this thing's going to sink into the ocean, most likely. But yeah, keep telling me about that climate change you love so much. Fucking Jesus Christ. Clown world, man. Here's another thing that caught my eye. Why is this becoming a thing? God damn it. Go away, you fucking advertising. Stop seeing this ad. I don't care. Fuck you and your ads. All right, now. Know your status and get an HIV test, says Prince Harry. First of all, fuck Prince Harry. Fuck the royal family. Fuck everybody involved with him. And fuck England in general. All right? Why do we care about these people or what they have to say? But you notice there's been a lot of HIV talk very recently. Apparently, and I'm not a doctor. Don't come at me, bruh. Don't come at me. I'm not a doctor. I'm not trying to spread misinformation. But you notice a lot of people have been getting sick from the booster jabs. Not necessarily the first two, but the booster jabs. Apparently, some of them booster jabs might have been made with the HIV virus, which would explain why so many people are getting sick and so many people are just fucking fainting and shit. There's like people on TV, ironically, talking about we need to go out and get the jabs, and they faint right in camera. Well, you sold me, just like the fucking Miami coach is going to sell me on that team. You really sold me on those jabs, those extra jabs. Yeah. Let me run right out and like a heroin addict, just stick them needles all up my arm, please. I have nothing better to do with my life. Prince Harry has urged people to know your status and go get a test for HIV. Funny, you haven't heard a goddamn thing about HIV in about 10 years or more. The Duke of Sussex said he wants to continue his mum's unfinished work in removing the stigma around the virus. Again, nobody's talked about HIV for a long fucking time. Now it just comes up. Listen to this. His comments come as figures that for the first time in 10 years, the number of new HIV diagnoses among heterosexuals is higher than for gay and bisexual men in England. I wonder why that is. Here's a question they're never going to ask. I'll ask it. How many of those cases got the booster or in some way vaccinated or not vaccinated? You think we're ever going to hear those numbers? I would like to hear those fucking numbers because I think we could get to the bottom of it very fucking quickly. You know what I mean? He's going to be Googling plays during games. Yeah, he probably will. Although good luck if he could figure out that Microsoft tablet that they all have to use. On the Tackle HIV podcast, how did I miss that one? With Welsh rugby legend Gareth Thomas, who lives with the virus. Why did he talk to Magic Johnson, who's a lot more famous? About how normalizing testing could help achieve the goal of ending new HIV cases in the UK by 2030. 2030 seems to be a happening year for a lot of things to happen, right? The world's supposed to end around that time, unless we get electric cars. And HIV, they hope to get rid of by 2030. Again, have these pieces of shit even talked about HIV until now? Until news kind of leaked out that some of them booster shots may have some HIV in those. It's funny how this all ties together. But what do I know? I'm just an observer. I don't have a PhD. I'm not a doctor. Certainly Dr. Barbara Ferrer is not a fucking doctor, the one who insists we need to keep masked up, even though Gavin Newsom apparently has said the statewide mandate has been lifted. But that's on a county-to-county basis. And you know goddamn well LA County is going to be the last one to lift it because we have a pearl-clutching old bag named Barbara Ferrer who will never fucking ever fucking let this go. Ever. Barbara Ferrer. Yeah, she looks sickly. She's disgusting. And these pearl-clutching Karens are in charge of everything in the world right now. That's why you still have these stupid mandates where you don't need them. And it's also kind of funny how all of a sudden, even the most liberal places, the ones who have been telling you for fucking 2 years to mask up, social distance, stay in your fucking house, we're going to close your business, get the shot, 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 get the shot. Not only you see them in places like Florida without a mask on and not social distancing, you've seen a lot of them do that, but also all of a sudden they, just like that, decided to lift the mask mandates. Funny how that works. And now, by the way, as long as we're talking about Clown World, just go right to CNN. There's Clown World in a nutshell right there. Look at that. By the way, do you see any stories about the burning electric car ship out there? No. But look at this. You got Trump there. Trump. They're still going on about fucking Trump. Trump is out of fucking office. They still get a boner when they mention Trump. I thought Jeff Zucker had left CNN. Who's the clown that's in charge of it now? It doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, we're going to war again. Isn't that fucking exciting? Again, dude, does anybody care about this? Ukraine. Well, the Bidens have a big interest in Ukraine. I think we all know why. Again, we have problems here. Fuck this. All right? Fuck this, and fuck sending our troops to another fucking war that we have no goddamn business being in, for Christ's sakes. Here's something else down here that caught my eye. Oh, America's Got Talent. Somebody on America's Got Talent died. Okay. Oh, did they pull that article off? There was an article down here when I had this up not long ago that said opinion. Hillary Clinton hysteria is out of control. Hillary Clinton hysteria. Like people talking about Hillary Clinton and how she's a criminal. Really? The people that have been whining about Trump and still whine about Trump, even though he's long gone, have the nerve to talk about Hillary Clinton hysteria. I noticed they pulled the article. It's like they probably got down ratioed on a motherfucker. That's why, by the way, that's why YouTube has pulled the down button off all his videos. Not because it hurts people's feelings. Really? Over 15 years and the down button was okay? The only reason they did is because the Biden administration and the mainstream media have got down ratioed so hard they had to do away with it. Make you think it's, oh, nothing's going on here. Just look the other way. Trump launched his new social platform today. Yeah, I'll bet it's a buggy fucking mess. It's, again, just another excuse for the mainstream media to talk about Trump. Enough already. I don't want to hear about fucking Trump. Trump's done. Move on, for Christ's sakes. For somebody these people hate so much, he's on almost every other article on here. That's crazy. They pulled off the Hillary Clinton piece. It was on here not even before I started this thing. It was on here. Now it's gone. That's kind of funny. Again, they got down ratioed hard. And again, I think Justin Trudeau, you see what a little dick he's being over there in Canada. He's mad that the Canadians have not won a Stanley Cup in almost 30 years, right? And it was actually the Montreal Canadiens, the team that last won in 1993. And don't look, they ain't going to get it this year. I think the team that might be closest to getting to the Stanley Cup, much less getting it, is maybe the Calgary Flames. Don't tell me Toronto, because Toronto has a horrible track record in the postseason. They get there, they never finish, and they usually get thrown out in the first round. They're like the Yankees of hockey, way overrated. I do like Jack Campbell, the goalie, because he used to be the Kings goalie, the number 2 goalie, and we traded him there. And he's doing pretty fucking well there. More than I could say for Cal Peterson, who's doing here this year. I know not a lot of people are hockey fans, but this is something I nerd about. Hockey, old games, old hip-hop music. As a matter of fact, I'm sure I'll do some lives about those things. So maybe next week I'll do something a little more lighthearted. I'll get into some music kind of stuff. But I definitely want to show you guys that sniveling little wuss that became the coach of the Dolphins. That is just too fucking funny. And again, I think these fucking wars. Trudeau is mad that the Canadians are never going to win a Stanley Cup in our lifetimes, and Ukraine. The Bidens have a lot of stuff to cover up. So, and they need to distract people, and war is the ultimate way to distract people. It's certainly not going to win him any popularity contest. His ratings could be any fucking lower. I mean, he's a disaster. Okay. The world's most popular president couldn't be doing this badly, but he is. Okay, let's face it, he sucks. He fucking sucks. You never see anybody with a Biden sign or a Biden flag. Once in a while, you see a Biden bumper sticker on the back of a Prius somewhere if they don't have a Bernie Sanders one. But nobody's proud of what this guy is doing. I mean, he's an embarrassment. I mean, and again, it's not even his fault. He's a drooling veg. I mean, we all know that. But the people, the 50 billionaires are in charge of the world. This is a trading places situation. They also bet that this drooling veg would get in here, and they bet whether or not he would screw everything up. And I mean, good Lord, let's go fucking Brandon. The gas prices are out of fucking control. The LAPD paid $40 million in overtime. Well, you wouldn't know it looking at all the crime around here. Jesus Christ. You certainly wouldn't know it from the homeless encampments that are everywhere. I don't know where that fucking money is going. But yeah, all right. I'm gonna wrap this up. It was great spending an hour with you guys and shooting the shit. And make sure to subscribe, because this is where it's gonna be from now on. Maybe I'll take it over to Rumble too, just in case YouTube gets a little antsy about my language. I think I kept it pretty mild this time. I could have really gone off on that guy, but I know the standards and practices, and I've certainly been banned enough times on social media to know what they like and don't like. So, but again, I thank you. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit the fucking notification bell and tell your friends, man. Tell your friends, man, because this is gonna be the deal from now on. I still have to put that 200 together. I still got to finish that thing and get that out on Spotify and all the other spots. And I might do an audio version of this too. I might put some kind of version of this on as a podcast as well. Why the fuck not, right? It won't take as long to edit, and it'll be all to the good. I don't know about daily. We'll see. Maybe I'll probably put out a little video of some kind. Actually, this Miami thing I was gonna make into a video before this, but I've had a lot of audio issues and shit. And I couldn't get it to work, so I thought, all right, I'll just include this in tonight's live, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, there will be videos in between the live shows, and let's aim for like Sunday night or Monday night for these live shows, work permitting, of course. And I'll keep up. My podcast page is missing from my Facebook. I haven't been on Facebook in quite a while because they banned me and I just didn't bother to log on. They pulled my podcast page off, but just go to my regular page on Facebook and follow Big Angry Phil on Instagram, and you'll get the BAP, a podcast on Instagram as well, and you get the lowdown when the next thing drops. Or just follow me here, and you'll always get reminders when the thing's next going to drop. All right? You guys have a good-ass night, and I will see you later.